2026 is off to a great start. Cryptocurrency is slowly waking up. We see Bitcoin rising above key levels and is reclaimed 90,000. That is very positive. And another good thing I want to point out is I received a phone call from a friend who hasn't asked me about cryptocurrency in years. And he asked me, what should he invest in? He asked me questions about stable coins. He asked me questions about Bitcoin. So I'm making this video to give you a 3 crypto portfolio that you could consider for 2026 to get massive gains. Let's get started. The first one up is Bitcoin. I think if you're creating a crypto portfolio, Bitcoin should be your base layer. It should be your foundation layer. And if you think about it on a macro perspective, check this out. BitcoinTreasuries.net. This is the top 100 public Bitcoin treasury companies. Never sell, never settle, right? That's the slogan they got. But I'm pointing this out to let you know that the top companies in the United States and around the world also think Bitcoin is the key to a crypto portfolio. Most of them only hold Bitcoin in general. And we're going to pull up CoinMarketCap in a moment to talk more about Bitcoin. See, number one, we have Strategy holding 687,000 Bitcoins. Michael Saylor has been all in since about 2019, 2020, and he's up in a lot of profit. So we got number 2, Marathon Holdings with over 50,000, 21 Capital with over 40,000, MetaPlanet with 35,000, and the list goes on. We have at least 13 companies, that's including Tesla, that has a holdings of over 13,000 Bitcoins. To even have a top 100 list is mind-blowing. So Bitcoin, I think, should definitely be your foundational position, at least 50% of your crypto portfolio. Now, if we go look at Bitcoin on CoinMarketCap, the community sentiment is at 81%. That means it's really bullish. Bitcoin is currently, at the time of this video, over $95,000. It has broken out of that 85,000, 83,000 range, and it is back above 90, heading to 100,000 and beyond. And if you look at the last year, Bitcoin is basically flat. Bitcoin is at 0.81% year for a 1-year chart. That means Bitcoin has basically just been teetering, tottering over the last year. We saw the pump, with Trump when he got elected, everything pumped, but most things pulled back. So Bitcoin sitting under 2 trillion should be highly considered for your portfolio. The next one up is XRP. So if you heard about the XRP army, this is your time to go on Twitter or X and do some research, watch some more YouTube videos like this one here, and get an understanding of what XRP is and what it does. But I want to point out some headlines for you. XRP Ultra XRP ETF. This is a 2x daily XRP ETF. And why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because XRP is now in the mainstream as well. Bitcoin has ETFs, Ethereum has ETFs, XRP now has ETFs. And this is crazy. They even have a leverage version. That's what I'm showing you right here. XRP has been doing this thing. It's been doing this thing. We're gonna look at the chart as well. So Ripple in banking license push. Crypto company Ripple, this is the company that has pushed or produced XRP token. Crypto company Ripple has applied to US regulators for a national bank charter as the distinction between digital asset firms and traditional financial institutions become increasingly blurred. So again, Ripple is one of those assets that's been around for a while, one of those companies rather. The XRP token has performed very well over the last 2 years. It's been looking good. Let's pull it up. And over the last year, XRP is down slightly under 15%. That's not bad. That's not bad for a cryptocurrency market. So again, XRP currently sitting at $2.16, I think has earned a position in the portfolio. So if we got 50% of it in Bitcoin, I'm definitely thinking XRP is one of those coins that could take up about the next 40%, maybe 35%, let's say 40%. So you got 50 Bitcoin, 40% XRP, and that leaves you 10% for my next crypto I'm going to talk to you about. So XRP has been around for a while. It moves a lot of money, has its own stable coin. It has an army of people that love it, and it has also performed very well looking at the all-time chart. So down a 15% discount for the 1 year chart, I think that's pretty good. Now, finally, the last one I want to talk to you about is directly tied to Coinbase and the Base blockchain. This is Aerodrome, and I think Aerodrome could deserve a position in your 3 crypto portfolio for 2026 at 10%. Okay, swap, deposit, take to the skies. Aerodrome is a decentralized exchange where you can execute low fee swaps, deposit tokens to earn rewards, and actively participate in the on-chain economy. This is the centered liquidity hub of the Base ecosystem, which is tied to Ethereum, which is also tied to Coinbase. Coinbase is pushing Aerodrome essentially. Check this out. Coinbase unlocks millions of assets with DEX trading. That's decentralized exchange trading. And I just pointed out to you that Aerodrome is the main DEX in the Base ecosystem. Coinbase users will soon be able to trade millions of on-chain assets directly in Coinbase app with DEX trading. Traders can now access a new world of Base assets on decentralized exchanges through Coinbase's easy-to-use and seamless user interface. DEX trading is now rolling out to US users, excluding New York State, with plans to support more markets and networks soon. What I'm pointing out here to you is Aerodrome is the key liquidity in the whole ecosystem. This article is from August of 2025. This thing is already now rolled out. You can essentially launch a token on Aerodrome, then it automatically get integrated into the Coinbase exchange, unlocking millions of assets, even the memes that y'all like out there. All right, if we're looking at Aerodrome is down 43% on the 1 year chart. That's a big discount. And you can see Bitcoin as a top dog is flat, basically up 1%. XRP as a top 10, top 5 crypto is down 15%. Then as you get into a smaller cap coin, which I think should be like maybe only 10% of the portfolio that I'm talking about here, is down 43%. That's the difference between large cap, smaller large cap in comparison to Bitcoin, and then you got smaller cap in general. This is still a top 100 crypto, ranked number 91. And if we go look at it right here to kind of wrap this up for you, Bitcoin, a $2 trillion crypto, essentially 1.9 trillion. XRP, a $130 billion crypto. And then you got Aerodrome all the way down here at 91, a $500 million crypto. That's the big difference. So again, for this portfolio to be in the right position for 2026 for explosive gains, you got number 1, Bitcoin, 50% of the portfolio. Number 2, XRP with 40% of the portfolio. And then number 3, Aerodrome with 10% of the portfolio. That's what I got for y'all today. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Do you have any other combinations you think that the chat should learn about as well? I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Until the next time, y'all. Peace.
Passive income. Gold in my dental. Thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals. Told my girl it was simple.